remember to click and subscribe. Okay, right here we're just doing some hand tilling. It's kind of pointless to break out the big electric tiller for this. So, getting down deep, mixing up the old soil from last year, trying to get some of that clay soil from the bottom. This bed was kind of a disaster last year. It didn't go so well. I mean, the squash loved it, but it was the sweet potatoes hated it. So, redo. So we're adding in the all-natural planting mix and the wonderful black cow. Yes, cow manure. And then we're gonna mix in some chicken poo from my friend's chicken coop, which already has broken down hay and all of the nice stinky stuff that's needed. Toss that vine off to the side. That's a sweet potato that I just put that in there, so it's not a big deal at the moment. So, my husband working hard. So, all right, so that's how this part needs to be done. Okay, this is the next area we're doing. This is gonna have, this whole section through here is gonna be corn and pumpkin. Maybe some melons too on the other side. I'm not sure yet. Get off me, spider. Go away. Anyways, I ran through a spider web a few minutes ago and didn't know where the spider went. Anyways, that's gonna get churned up into this. But first this needs to be chilled out and broken up. And then we're adding in, of course, more soil. We're increasing all the soil's productivity, making it more fertile. Over there is the compost pile. Bill just put all of the leaves over there, so those can break down. I'm going to rake some of those over and get some of the goodies on the bottom, because there's some good stuff on the bottom of that pile. You know, you got to keep mixing them up, or you're just going to get a bunch of mess and not a lot of production. All right, that's all on that little area. Okay, black cow has just been blended into the old soil, and my husband's getting ready to pour this bag so we can mix this in too. Replenishing old soil. Go ahead. And of course I'll still be adding in the chicken manure, and that's how you turn old soil into new, fresh garden soil. Now I want the whole bag in there. True. Now just keep putting it in there till half the bag, because you're about halfway through the garden anyways on that bed. Now that soil right there produces these mushrooms, but of course the mushrooms don't hurt the soil. It's kind of like a really good stuff. See that? That will grow into mushrooms. We don't eat these mushrooms. But this is the best soil I have found to date. All natural planting mix from Home Depot. So, yeah, good stuff.
And no, I don't have a green thumb.
Yes, he does not have a green thumb. He's learning. A brown thumb, he'll kill plants. He'll pull them up in a minute. But he's trying, and that's what matters. That's what matters to me.
Only to keep you quiet.
And to keep you with salads and everything else that you love to eat. All right, So that's enough on this one. All right. This bed is prepped and we have started planting. Put my 1-year-old eggplants over there. So there's 2 there. And candy cane peppers. And these are getting transplanted in this area tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow if it's not raining, but yep. Got quite a bit done today. Yes, I lay cardboard all around just to keep my feet from getting muddy. But that's how it looks. It's really good soil. That's got some really high-end type fertilizers. There's black cow, garden soils added, just slow release fertilizer. All those little pellets on top, that is mosquito control, but it also helps control gnats. And then we did this container. I think it's a 20-gallon, not sure. But we put some green beans in here that has the red pods. And I've got some onions in there. Let's see, I put all the white onions in this one. But over here, I put red onions down the back section there, in between the squashes and the mung beans. So, and then in the front, I added yellow. Or is it the other way around? No, wait a minute. I did the red ones and the red in here. And the yellow ones in the back. And the white ones are over in the corner, big pot. So yeah, at least we got the beds ready. And back there I've even got some black, black turnips, kind of here and there. Parsnips over in this bed over there. There's some more parsnips put in there, and some, I think, regular turnips. I really should have labeled it. I'll be surprised. So, but yeah, that was progress for today. And we did the back area, which is back that way, but I'll show you that when it's done. That's gonna be, that area is gonna be corn and melons. And then at this front section is going to be tomatoes and cucumbers right in here. And another batch of cucumbers over here. So, and the tomatoes are going in the center, corn and some melons back there. So we're not quite done yet, but we're getting there. Now this section is gonna have the Alaskan peas, that cold front that we had come through, took out the ones over here. Ooh, it was a high-pitched thing. It's my sensor. Keeps the animals out. But see, I've got Alaskan pea growing right there. Another type of bean. Ignore the pots. I had them everywhere so I can cover them up during the winter. But yeah, I mulched all this mess in, and down here I put some more fava beans. So those will come up eventually. Getting there. Oh, that crazy thing is so loud. Yes, it might look like a hot mess, but you know, I do what I gotta do, what we can afford. This is bird wire, bird mesh, but it works to keep the rabbit out along with that sonic thing. And of course, I grow my own bamboo. Let's see, there's my blueberries. Some of them, those are my new ones. Let's see, this is my Golden Delicious. apple. We just transplanted it from a bad area. It just wasn't really doing anything. But yeah, next year I should have blooms on it. I trimmed off the top so it doesn't get any taller from the center. So I trimmed that off, and I'm going to trim that one. So I'm kind of tipping them all out so now they'll branch outwards. This one, I believe, this fig is the Chicago fig, I think. Or it's the Black Mission. Taylor, I know how to figure that out. Let me come over here real quick. Okay, this one is the Black Mission. Black Mission fig. Everything is coming up. We put these in last fall, I think it is. Yeah. But they're just coming up now. And here's some comfrey. This is all part of a whole permaculture thing that I'm doing. Now this one, I'm sad. This was a Golden Delicious, and you guessed it, from Wally World. So I'm not happy. It's not doing well. I've done pretty much everything I could think of, but it just killed out on me. I'm actually gonna try to root a couple of these. So I'm gonna take some of these off, snip it, and do some root hormone and see if I can actually get these to clone. If I can, then it wasn't a total waste, because I've already hit past the date of return. Lucky me. But yeah, I've got, see if that's a Black Mission and that one's a Black Mission. So this one is the Chicago. So that fig is the Chicago. And let's see, is there anything else I wanted to show? I don't think so at this very moment. Let's come over here. Let's show this. Okay, this used to be a big peach tree. But all the treatments in the world didn't save this one. Why did this happen? Cedar tree fungus. It caused the rust to get into the fruit, and I seem to have lost every bit of it, and we just cut the whole tree down. But I put a little special prize down inside. Elderberry. And we're just waiting for them to sprout. That'll come up. I'm not worried about that one. So I'm just replacing it, elderberry. And of course I got my daylilies and some ferns. This is more of a northern section. All this other stuff just kind of grew crazy. Now we're harvesting and using a lot of this bamboo. I mean, there's bamboo as far as you can see. All the way down, there's a pit. We have a fence up all the way down the property on this back section. And it goes back to more of our property, which goes down a pit and literally almost straight down in about, I'd say maybe an acre, half acre, back that way. But bamboo is literally just everywhere. It's everywhere. It's crazy. Anybody need any free bamboo? Come and get some. But yeah, this used to be all clear. We used to have a screen room right there. There was a nice big room that we would go out in and play cards. It had a nice, one of those clear, like plastic roofs, and it was amazing. But yeah, it didn't last as long as we had hoped due to trees and branches issues. This here used to be a little pond. Now it's turning into a compost. That's what the old bench is. It used to be a full-on bench system that went all the way around it. And the back section right there is where the screened-in room used to be. And right here is what used to be a walkway that went into the screen room. I kind of miss having that. Maybe one day we'll build it again. Who knows? Just won't be there because this bamboo is like cray cray. Oh, it doesn't matter now. Let's see. Here's my little pawpaw. Because I put this seed out here like 3 years ago, believe it or not. But look, there it is. So that shows that seeds can sit and sit and sit, and then all of a sudden just decide, okay, I'll grow now. Everything is right and proper and normal in this world. So there's my pawpaw. 1 out of 4. We got 2 that I had purchased, but that one I had given up and just ordered some pawpaws. So, yeah. About time to tear this stuff down. Put a lot of those bamboo cuttings. Those are all branches from bamboo. And that is what we're letting season out so that we can, start using this. And we're going to be working on part of the dog's fence. We're going to turn it into a bamboo fence all the way across one whole side. And that's just so they can't see us from their side of the yard to this side. Alright, so we moved these 2 back here behind the greenhouse because they're more cooler weather. And one thing I have learned is that growing carrots and sensitive, ones that aren't too heat tolerant, they do better in the shade in the summertime. That's here. But this one, I'm gonna pull this up. This is the eggplant. One of the 3. It's my biggest one. This one is gonna go into the garden. And the mustard greens, they're looking cute. I don't know if you remember what I said earlier about the mushrooms in the soil. Look at that. Another one. Only goes to show it's really good soil. But let's see. Ugh. See, it was getting way too hot in the greenhouse for the spinach. I don't know. Let nature do its thing, right? You can tell there's a big old tree right here. Animals love it. And we have a couple of squirrels' nests, and yes, I feed the squirrels. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. That's the new nest, and there's another one right on the other side of this tree, right where my finger is, but it's on the other side. So, mama squirrel and daughter squirrel. I'm not sure if she's from the year before or last year. Not sure. But yeah. One of these days, I'm going to get me some new cages for my tomatoes. Because these things have definitely seen their days, but yeah, they still work. So yeah, lots of work to do. Still trying to get my hot mess under control out here. But it's working. I'm pleasantly relaxed about the whole situation. Okay, we are officially starting to move plants around in and out of the greenhouse. The potatoes are gonna be probably moved today. I don't know. But yeah, this goji berry is actually not gonna stay in here. That goes on the outside of the greenhouse. But a lot of my really heat-loving tropicals will stay in here a little bit longer. Like, my citrus and loquats. I just gotta make sure they're okay. And of course, my mango. Because this thing is just like taking off. The hotter it is in here, the more it loves it. far, this blueberry branch looks like it might be doing something. Still has some green on it. So, yeah, I moved a lot of it out last night, or yesterday evening, after my live stream. Oh, there's my chocolate mint. Did I show y'all that yesterday? I don't know, on Sunday. But yeah, I moved a lot of it outside. Some of these are going back in. Some are not. These are the ones going in the garden. Just quite a bit. Not exactly what I'm putting in here, but because I've got more that I just dropped seeds. And yesterday evening, I dug up some of the collards. Russian red kale. But the onions are doing their job of keeping the parasites away.